Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. The pieces for this week's episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words, are all taken from my book called New Dimensions, and were written when my life was changing and starting anew. I will begin with a piece called What Goes Around. It seems I'm always striving to be the best I can, do the best for everyone, and be a decent man. But things aren't always simple. I need a helping hand. Someone who will look at me and say I'm doing grand. I know I'm not the only one who sometimes feels this way. There's others who will feel it, tomorrow or today. So spare a simple little thought. Be kind to all you meet, for some of those sad people may be upon the street. And one day that sad person may happen to be you. A person may walk right on up and know just what to do. It could be just a stranger, or might even be me. What goes around will come around. So simple, and it's free. My next piece this week was written about the changes the world is going through and is called Too Late. Are we destroying the world that we know, cutting down trees as fast as they grow, polluting the waters, the ground and the air, destroying the earth that's ours to share, killing each other with poisons and gas, dust that is toxic falling en masse, destroying all nature, both great and small, not seeing or caring, not worried at all. One day in the future, when it is too late, we'll mourn the destruction by man and his mate. With no food to eat, and nothing to drink, too late to stop, and too late to think. This next is a reflective piece and is called Time Passes. Looking back at what we had, at what has been and gone, time has passed too quickly and didn't take too long. Moonlit nights and starlit skies, rainy days or sun. Time has passed too quickly with all we've seen and done. Growing up and growing old with feelings just the same. Time has passed too quickly, changed in all but name. Looking forward, looking back, plans we've made or make. Time has passed too quickly, it's ours just to take. Life is there for living, make it while you can. Time it passes quickly and waits for not one man. As I was going through changes in my life, I realised life was changing too, and how difficult at times it was to actually keep up with those changes. This next piece is called Changes. I was dragged into the 21st century of change. I don't know what is happening. It all seems very strange. And just when I am catching up, things move on again. I try to understand them, but it just defeats my brain. If someone could explain to me or show me how it's done, I might just get to understand the changes as they come. Why am I so far behind? Why am I so slow? I try to catch the present time before it starts to go. Perhaps I should just give in and let the world go by. But people say I should try more, and I just ask them, why? While going through the changes I was going through, I had plenty of time to look around, and these are some observations I made. So for my final piece this week, I will leave you with one called Chain Gang. If walls were built to keep us in, then what will keep us out? With voices hushed in silence, does anybody shout? Voices in the wilderness, voices never heard. We struggled to get out again, where no one ever cared. A struggle against the current, a struggle against the flow, people marching one way, but not the way to go. We want our independence, we're wanting to be free. We follow one another, Is that the way to be? Break the chains that bind you. Let your mind be free. Be the person who you are and who you want to be. Find your own direction. Be true unto yourself. It's time to live the life you want, so step down off the shelf. Don't forget, you can now listen to my podcasts old and new on YouTube, as well as all the other popular podcast platforms. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. The books I've written are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me once again next time for another episode of My Lines.